Hello. Here's another book. My Body Belongs to Me from My Head to My Toes. Created by Pro Familia. Illustrated by Dagmar Geisler. We know that name from I Won't Go With Strangers. There's a little girl, and could be her mom. Who knows? Her aunt, her big sister. My body belongs to me from my head to my toes. This book has a letter to grown-ups discussing safety. I'm Clara, and I have something really special. My body. It belongs to only me. Everybody has their very own special body, and it is yours. When I was still a baby, my body looked quite different. But I'm growing and growing, and my body and I are changing. Getting bigger and taller and stronger, although babies can be quite strong. Babies look different than littler kids like toddlers, and toddlers look different than bigger kids, and bigger kids look different than teenagers, and teenagers look different than grown-ups. And even some grown-ups look different depending on their age. Everybody has their own special body. I'm proud of myself and my body. You should be. It does great things. Sometimes I want to be close to somebody. When I do, our bodies touch. They look like they're friends and they're cuddling. Sometimes you want to hold hands and give a hug. It feels nice and cozy when Papa hugs me. I like to cuddle with him. I'm comfortable sitting on my granny's lap. We are very close to each other then. Holding a little baby is not so easy. You have to be close when you hold a baby's hands. When I tickle my friend, we touch each other and laugh a lot. As long as they don't say stop, that's okay. But when someone says stop or no, that means time to end that. Touching each other can be something very special, but I alone decide if and by whom I'd like to be touched. Do you want to touch your best friend? Sometimes it's nice to give them a hug. Sometimes it's not. And it depends on how they are feeling too. Sometimes I simply don't want to be touched. You want to be left alone, and that's okay. I don't think it's funny when somebody tickles me way too much. I don't want that to happen. So what could she do? You can wiggle away, and I'd certainly say use your words and say, no, stop it, I don't like that. And you don't have to be mean about it, but you can be firm. Ask your grown-up what are good things to say. I think it's icky when somebody gives me a big, fat, sloppy kisses. I don't want that type of touch either. You could say, let's just shake hands. I also don't like it when a dog licks me with his wet tongue. That's a different kind of touch, isn't it? You are allowed to nicely push the dog back and tell them no. They're just trying to be nice, most likely, but it's okay to say no. I feel trapped when somebody holds me too tight. I don't want to be held like that. She's not looking too happy, is she? We don't really know what's going on in that picture, other than she's not happy. Whenever somebody touches me and I don't like it, I say, "Stop it, don't touch me. I don't want you to." And that's okay to say. If I'm asked to touch somebody, but I don't want to, I just don't do it. Looks like he's saying, "Hey, come on, give me a hug." Nope. I don't feel like hugs today, is something you might say. She says, "No, I don't want to touch you. I don't feel like it." You should try saying it too, loud and clear. "Don't touch me. I don't want you to." You could also say, "I don't want to touch you. I don't feel like it." I think it's great that people touch each other when they both want to. Don't you think so too? Looks like they're playing a game. They have their hands on each other's arms. Sometimes in games you do touch other people. But when they are done or you are done, you can say stop. No. That's a very strong word. But when I don't feel comfortable, then I don't let anyone touch me. I say no. That's because I decide when I would like to be touched and by whom. And you should too. Sometimes a person doesn't stop when you say no and keeps on touching you, maybe in a way that doesn't feel good. And you must stick up for yourself. And if you cannot do it by yourself, then tell somebody you trust about it and they will help you. Usually that could be your mom or your dad, or maybe a grandma, maybe a teacher. Lots of different people. I would encourage you to talk to your mom and dad to see what they have to say about it. Maybe they have other ideas. Think about it. Your body belongs only to you. It's something very special. I hope this helped, because sometimes when we're playing with friends, or sometimes somebody wants to give you a hug and you just don't want to be touched, and it's okay to say no.